Okay, you guys, today we're going to talk about the zygomatic bone. Okay, it's going to be right in here. First video, frontal bone. Second video, maxilla. Today, zygomatic. So it's going to be real easy to draw on here, and I'm just going to give you some of the bony landmarks, the important ones to think of. Right here is going to be the zygomatic maxillary border. Okay, so it's already drawn in there from last time, so we really don't have to do much there. That's pretty easy. Let's jump right next to that. So this portion in here is going to be the zygomatic temporal process. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to draw a straight line here like that, and then I'm going to come right over to the other side, and I'm going to do the same thing right over where that arrow was from our last drawing. And then we're going to come up like this. Okay, mark a location here. Now what we have here is the temporal border, which is on the outside here. Okay, so that's already marked. I already had that from last time. Boom, just like that. And remember, when you draw it on one side, just come over and mirror it and draw it on the other side. Okay, remember, stay light and loose. I'm always trying to remind myself of that. That's why I tell you guys. So so we have our straights there. All right, so the temporal border, it's going to come up, and it's going to come up to approximately about here. Boom. And I try to get the angles pretty close, but they probably won't be exact, but that's okay. All right, boom. And then on the top here, what we have is the zygomatic frontal process. So that's right in this area here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use straight lines to mark these. Okay, so that will be approximately in this area here. Let me come over a little bit more. About there. That's good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, this area right here that you see here is the orbital border. So I'm just going to use straight lines. Now I'm using a lot of straight lines because straight lines show strength and structure, and these are bones, so I think the straight lines work pretty well for drawing a skull. You could put curves in there and balance it if you want to, that's fine. Okay, so we're just going to continue that orbital border. We're going to come down here, just like that. And then let's go ahead and, so the inside here is the body, all right? Let's come down and let's go ahead and connect this to, let's come right across, connect this to the maxilla. So, location here and here. So, this right here, remember, this is the zygomatic maxillary border where it breaks. So we have that location here. That one's real important. And so far, let me take a look at that. I think that looks pretty good. Now let's talk about a few of the planes on here, okay? So on the bottom, the zygomatic temporal process here, you're going to have a plane here. So I'm going to mark it on that side, and then I'm going to mark it on this side. So it's basically going to come up like that, and something similar to this, right? And so this here would be a plane. Okay? And then if we look on the side of the temporal border here, you're going to find a plane on that edge, right? So it's going to hatch a little bit in here real quick. That would be a plane, okay? And then on the orbital border here, you would have a small plane here, like that, okay? Those are a couple of the planes. The zygomatic maxillary border, you would probably have a plane there as well. So you can mirror it on that side. Remember, when you're looking at the planes are going to be revealed by the light, like I was talking about last video. So so just be mindful to observe what you're looking at. Okay. Let's see here. What am I missing? Temporal border, plane, pretty much in here. All right, and I think I'll probably move down a bit lower here. So Just correcting a couple of things that I see. Okay. All right. That looks pretty good for now. If you guys have any questions about that zygomatic bone, just post a comment. Let me know what you think. I try to keep it real basic and simple. On the inside here, this would have been the plane change there, and that's pretty much it. That's that zygomatic bone from the front view. And I think we pretty much covered everything. Remember, the body is going to be, this is the body on the inside here. See the body in there. All right. Hopefully it helps you guys out, and I'll see you on the next video, okay? All right. Take care.